Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson Plays Root Letter. Last time on Root Letter, we delved into some pop idol madness, some UFOs, and someone broke into our room and looked through all of our stuff. However, no one stole anything. Quite odd. Could it be one of the classmates trying to scare me off or see what kind of information I have? I don't know. Also, too, Fatty of the Patisserie has disappeared. No one knows where he is. Or, well, he's sick, or something like that. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's all the eating of Choco potato chips he did. That I definitely did not push on him. No, not at all. Anyway, I'm so mad, I think I'll get a drink. It's not good to drink on a mad stomach. But hey, let's go. Nakamura Bar. I have a feeling that the bartender is a classmate somehow. When I get to Nakamura Bar, the bartender is arguing with a young couple out front. We're done for today. Go home. The bartender puts the close sign on the door and goes back inside. What makes me think I'm gonna barge in there? Outcome of fight. The bartender was acting weird, huh? What happened? When I said my name was Aya, he turned pale and told us to leave. Aya. The bartender reacted to that name? Very strange. This bar. What do you think of the bar? I don't think they're gonna have very good outcomes of it. What do I think? I think it's awful. There's something wrong with this bartender. Out of nowhere, he looked like he saw a ghost, and then he kicked the customers out. No explanation. I've been there. It was right in front of me. Let's try to... What the heck happened here? Anything new? Let's think. The bartender was acting strangely. I'll see if I can look inside from the door. Check. Peering into the shop, I see the bartender at the counter, cradling his head. Looks like something going on. Maybe he was a boyfriend or of some sort. Couple leaves. I step into the bar. Well, I'm surprised he didn't lock it behind him. I ignore the close sign and step inside the bar. We're done for today. Come on, just one drink. You of all people, please leave. Get out of Matsue. Don't be so cold. Ask. Aya Fumino. Hey, I told you to get out. I better leave him alone for now. I feel like something has changed. What has changed? There are bottles of various types of alcohol. There's a coaster on the counter. Someone jotted down 153501. I pick up the coaster. Get out! Fine. Don't get mad. Get glad. I take the coaster that says 153501 with me. Maybe I should take it there. Acquired coaster. I leave the bar. The bartender is acting weird. I took the coaster without asking though. It might come in handy. Well, I'll start heading back to my room. Okay, let's go. I don't know where I'm going to take this coaster. Maybe on a roller coaster? Let's go back to the inn. I came back to Matsue Inn. When I return to my room, Haruka comes with her younger cousin, Yukihara. Oh, she's pretty cute. Sir, you said you were looking for Aya Fumino, right? Yuki was in the same grade as her in high school. Ah, what a coincidence. I never thought I'd hear her name again. It's been so long. I wonder if Aya Fumino she's talking about is a different person from my pen pal. Well, no way to know besides ask. If I ask questions, I should show them something. Oh, okay, here we go. A photo of Aya. Is this Aya? I show her the photo I received from my pen pal. Yes, that's Aya Fumino. Are you sure? I heard there was someone looking for Aya, so I brought a photo of her. Ah, that is her. Yuki shows me a photo from 25 years ago. It shows Aya and her parents, Naoki and Yoko Fumino, standing next to a Western-style building. It's the same girl as the photo I received, so both were of the late Aya Fumino. Ask. Aya Fumino's father. Is there anyone who knows Aya's father's address? Sorry, nobody knows. Aya Fumino. What kind of person was Aya? The phrase fairer face and figure suited her perfectly. On top of it, she was good at every kind of sport, and she had artistic talent as well. Ah, jack of all trades, huh? She was good at art. I remember her winning a prize in a contest. Did anything strange happen after she died? There'd be an extra person when taking a head count at the events like field trips, or a shadowy figure in a group photos. All kinds of rumors like that. Maybe even that rumor? The ghost stories, yes. I heard that Aya takes classmates to the afterlife, but that's a downright cliche school ghost story. Don't pay it any mind. But I do mind. Pen pal. Was there anything about a pen pal being created for the deceased Aya? I never heard of that story, but it sounds like another of those ghost stories you get at schools. 15 years ago, somebody saw a figure that looked like Aya at Fumino residence. That's strange. I never heard of the Fuminos having any other children. There's also a rumor of a ghost, a young girl that haunts the empty lot. But if a ghost were to haunt that place, it would be Aya's mother's. If so, it wouldn't be a girl. Be a young girl. Senpai was saying it was a woman in her late 20s. Well, probably because the classic ghost is a young woman with long hair. Yeah. There was a legend about a dead person coming back to life. I think it was called the Princess of Hamagamori Forest. How does that story go? You've heard it. I can't remember, but if you go to the La Facadio Hearn Memorial Museum, you should be able to find out. It's getting late. We should be going now. Well, in fact, Aya Fumino does exist. Haruka and Yuki leave. It's been a long day. Time to go to bed. But first, I should write down my findings in my notebook. I'll write down my findings in my notebook. Alright, we know him. Oh, we know him. And we know bitch. Junamori. So there's only really 3 people we don't know. And 2 people we don't know. Nozu, Nakamura Hawker. Perhaps Shorty. Snappy? Shorty? I couldn't find Aya today either, but I found out a little bit about what happened. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally find her. Achievement unlocked. Gal Stationary. Chapter 6. Ginger Stationary now. You know what they say about gingers, they don't have any soul. It's been 6 days since I came to Matsue. It looks like whoever was writing to me was pretending to be Aya Fumino. She tricked me, but somehow I don't hold a grudge. Even if the name wasn't real, I think the rest of it was the truth. Before I leave, I should read another letter. I pull a letter out from my bag. This is the 6th letter. It's postmarked on October 17th. This stationary pattern is ginger, I guess. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm not feeling too great. We have exams coming up, and the whole class seems gloomy. Every day was so fun a few months ago, and now I feel like I'm going to a completely different school. Something happened the other day. My grades improved, and they suspected I was cheating. That made me sad. Snappy helped me out, though. I was trying to hold back tears, and Snappy gently held my hand. Whenever I'm having trouble, Snappy is always there for me. Oh, so Snappy is a young man. Could it be the bartender? He seemed pretty snappy to me. Let's get rid of that. Something just popped up on my screen, sorry. Snappy is so admirable, and my hero. I'm really glad Snappy is around. You need to be kind to girls, Max. He might look strong, but he's actually weak. It's a good thing to cherish nature. I enjoy spending time talking with my friends, Aya Fumino. What kind of girls do you like? Let's see what the options are. I remember what I wrote. Thank you for the letter. They're terrible people. Autumn is the autumn of our 3rd year school is precious, probably. Making people jump in shadows. I wonder what kind of guy Snappy is. The sporty type? The princely type? I want girls to rely on me. They think I'm annoying. Sense of justice and the will to protect girls. Mysterious and beautiful people. What kind of people do you like? Obviously, she's interested. So, I'll placate her feelings. I thought Snappy was a guy, but if it's the same person as Mori's childhood friend, it has to be a woman. I don't think so. Tomoku comes to put the futon away. Good morning. I have a sneeze. Sorry about that. Good morning. You're running on all cylinders every single day, huh? I'm going for a cool, mature woman vibe, though. So far from being cool. I think you're fine how you are. Be natural. Natural? Yeah, don't get any implants or anything like that. I'll try asking about the hero. Who's your hero, Tomoko? My hero? Maybe the red bean bread mask? What? An anime hero, huh? How about it in reality? Anybody who is your hero too? That would be Yukichi Fukuzawa and Ichio Higuchi. Most of my heroes are dead or don't exist. In reality, at least. The faces on the 10,000 and 5,000 yen bills? Now, quick question. Who would you resurrect to talk to for just an hour? Who would it be? Good question. I think mine would be Frank Zappa. He seems like an interesting guy with a lot of insightful advice. They're the best of all the heroes. From anime to hard cash. That's realistic, to be sure. Women are always realistic. Who was your hero when you were in high school? The captain of a basketball team. Tall, gorgeous, and admired by everyone. On Valentine's Day, she received more chocolates than the boys. The captain was a girl. Yes. Girls had a crush on a girl? It's pretty common in high school. Tomoko puts the futon away. So, where are you headed today? First, I'm going to Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Have you read Hearn's books? No, I haven't. I'm not a fan of scary stories. If you're going to the museum, you'll have to read Hearn's books. I'll lend you one. No, that won't be. Tomoko leaves the room. I tried to stop her, but she came back with Lafcadio Hearn's Quaden, aka the collection of Japanese ghost stories. I didn't want to read. Oh, I've seen Quaden, at least the movie. Please read this before going there. Tomoko pushed the book into my hands. Take care now. Tomoko leaves. Acquired Lafcadio Hearn's books. Yeah, Quaden was definitely an interesting old-school Japanese horror story. I believe it featured 3 horror stories. It's been a while since I've seen it. It used to be on the Criterion Collection on Hulu before they got rid of it. Shame, really. It had, I hate the word, sorry. Had, what's that movie? Oh, The Blind Swordsman. I don't know why. Zatoichi, The Blind Swordsman. Really good watch. Sort of like the Japanese James Bond, except blind and a samurai, or ex-Yakuza. Lone Wolf and Cub is also a good read as well if you're into samurai stuff. Think. Ghost story, not my favorite thing, but I'll look into it. Alright, I should read a little bit. I read Quaden. I avoided Lafcadio Hearn's book, but now I'm giving it a chance. It's sort of nostalgic yet fresh. The strange stories and beautiful writings were fascinating, and I ended up reading the entire book. It's not just there to scare you, it deals with people's karma, which makes it more interesting. I look at the clock. It's time to go to Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Man, that's a tongue twister. Ah, Nuzu. I step outside. A tall guy with a hat rushes away. Seems like he's watching me. A guy with a hat just darted away. That's suspicious, to put it mildly. Maybe he broke into my room. Could be. He looked like the guy from the bar, though. Let's see where it is. Waterworks. We were there already. Here we go. Oh, it's not too far from the inn. On an old-styled street along a moat, there's a wooden column that says Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Looks like this is the place. There's a gorgeous board fence and a gate with a tiled roof. Beyond that gate, there's a Japanese-style single-story wooden house. I really like Japanese architecture. It's pretty neat. I walk into the Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. There are exhibition panels and pictures from Hearn's life. I walk around the museum. Let's check it out. There's a picture of Lafcadio Hearn with commentary about his family. It looks like his father was Irish. It didn't sound like a traditional Japanese name. There are several items that Hearn treasured. The sign says Hearn was about 160 centimeters tall. I have no clue what that is in feet, but hey. Interesting at least. There's a picture of Lafcadio Hearn. Okay. Won't let me click there. There we go. Seems to be exhibit displayed items related to Lafcadio Hearn. It's a poster for the exhibition that talks about how people used to call him Hearn's son. I don't see anything that talks about the princess of Hamagori Forest. Ah, look who it is, Kurai. Are you looking for something? Ah, that startled me. I jump when I realize Kurai is standing right next to me. If you want to hear scary stories in Matsue, I'm your guy. Your specialty is ghost stories, isn't it? I know quite a bit of folklore as well. Do you know about the princess of Hamagori Forest? Of course I do. I like the man Fu Manchu. Well, can you tell me? I can't just tell you for free. You want me to pay you? No, I won't take your money, but there is one condition. What's the condition? I will give you a quiz about Lafcadio Hearn. If you can answer it, I'll tell you. Fine, give me the quiz. I have 3 questions. All the answers can be found in the museum. Point out where the answer can be found, and answer the question. Got it. Question number 1. What country is Hearn's father from? Oh, Ireland. There was a panel that talked about Hearn's biography. Right here. I point at the panel. He's from Ireland. Correct. Question number 2. Hearn had a nickname. What was his nickname? Hearn-kun. I point the poster. Saw on the poster over there. It's Haran-san. Correct. Last question. How tall was Lafcadio Hearn? Yes, something did mention it. Right here. Point to the sign. The sign says Hearn was 160 centimeters tall. Yes, of course. It was around the Tensho era. It happened in Uchigun, Maharamura, where Ishimi area is now. Mori Teramoto sent an archer to Mr. Ogasawa, who had broken the law and built a castle here. He sent an assassin. Mr. Ogasawa decided to retreat to Izumo with the 17-year-old Princess Chiyo. On the way there, as they passed by Tsuchimura, Princess Chiyo said he wanted to drink water. Despite the servant's warnings, the princess walked to a pond, and she slipped in and fell in. It was an assassin pond. What happened to her? She just disappeared. Disappeared? 1 week later, the princess' body was found floating in the pond. But she looked beautiful, as if she still were alive. That is the legend of Princess of Hamagori Forest. A drowned body looked beautiful a week later. That doesn't make any sense. Legends don't have to make sense, unless she went down the river at first, got out of the river, and then was drowned not too long before her body was found. That would make more sense. So it's not like the dead princess came back to life, right? However, the legend changed as it was passed down, and from now, people say a dead body will come back to life, more beautiful than before. bitch must have meant that dead Aya came back alive in a more beautiful state. We have theme exhibitions too. Have a flyer. Perhaps she came back in the minds of others. She lived on in the memories, and sometimes memories can be tricky. Take a flyer for a theme exhibition. It says exhibition of Matsue and aliens. Matsue and aliens? Did Martians come visit or something? That's outside my field. Space isn't your thing, huh? Well, please enjoy your stay. Thanks. I hang on to the flyer. Required theme exhibition flyer. Man, ghost stories and aliens. Very strange. I bet the UFO fans would love it, but it doesn't sound like it's for actual adults. Wait a minute, the people at that UFO research lab would love this. That's the thing about Snappy too. There's that thing about Snappy too. It might be easier to ask them. I'll see Morita and ask about Snappy. Oh, no. No one's there. Where were they again? Were they over here, actually? UFO Research Lab. I was correct. I knock on the door. The door opens and Segura is there. Did you see any UFOs today? Not yet. Something to show. What do I show again? That rabbit thing. You know I can't say anymore. I didn't think I had to show her that. It's a flyer I got from Riichi Korai for the exhibition of Matsue and aliens. Apparently it's at the Lafcadio Hearn Museum. A copy of Quaden by Lafcadio Hearn that I borrowed from a girl at the Matsue Inn. It also includes insect studies. Poster. Here you go. Here it is. By all means. Segura is the only one in the room. Is Morita here? Not yet. Did you come to talk to him? I did. You're not actually interested in UFOs, are you? Well, that's... Guess who come to mock us with the band? I'll be in trouble if they kick me out. Are you? Of course. I'm here because I'm interested in UFOs and aliens. Do you have any proof that you're interested in UFOs? Well, let's show her the exhibition flyer. Oh, take a look at this. I show her the flyer for the exhibition of Matsue and aliens that I got from Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum. Man, why do I have such a hard time saying exhibition? It's a flyer for the exhibition of Matsue and aliens. I have this with me because I'm interested in aliens. I guess you're not lying. Glad I got this. Glad I took that thing. How was the Lafcadio Hearn Memorial Museum? It was alright. I was moved. I feel like I saw the scenes of Japan that I had forgotten. Wow, I felt the same way. Did you? Hearn's affection for Japan is something that today's Japanese people have lost. Hearn was wonderful, but then, so was Japan back then. It was a country of gods, guarded by compassion and morality. Don't you agree? Yeah, I don't know much about that, because I'm not from Japan, so I wouldn't know about its timeline. Or the social aspect of this timeline at that point. From personal experience, at least. Hearn came to Japan for a twist of strange fate. Like maybe he was destined to come here. The gods brought him here so that he could record traditional ghost stories. It looks like Segura is a big fan of Lafcadio Hearn. Am I boring you? No, not at all. Morito is running late though, huh? Right, you came here to see Morito. I should ask about Morito while he isn't around. Do you know how old Morita is? 33. Don't ask how old I am. I didn't think I was. Morita and I are the same age. I turned 33 this year, and the chances are that Snappy who bit him and Snappy that I'm looking for are the same person. Yesterday, he was talking about Snappy, but I'll tell you right now, Morita wouldn't talk about her. Why not? Because it's a painful memory. Did she break his heart? The memory was painful because she bit him. Ah, yes. How literal. Oh, literally painful. Snappy had left a canine tooth sticking out, and he still had a mark from it now. Snappy has a left canine tooth sticking out. I'm confused by that. I should ask about her. By the way, Scary, what did they call you back in school? It wasn't so embarrassing of a childhood as to merit a nickname. Well, you gotta have at least one. I don't remember. That seemed a bit snappy. She's at San In Chow TV, right? What are you saying? Nothing. You're interested in her. Let's talk about Quaden. Sure. Tell me about your favorite story in the book. Oh yes, I know this one. Basically, this story, I guess the one where a man left his wife for his career, can't forget about his wife, and he comes back a few years later to be welcomed by the same kind, beautiful woman. This story is about a samurai who really isn't getting anywhere in life, and he finds himself depressed with the situation. He wants to advance his career, soon moves away, and marries a princess, or something of that sort. However, the princess is a very ugly woman. She's very deceitful, very vain. And after a few years, he becomes tired of it and says, "My career isn't worth this. Let me go back to that beautiful woman that I fell in love with years ago." When he comes back, he spends the night with her. She's just as beautiful as the day he left her. However, when he wakes up in the morning, it turns out that the home they once shared is a ramshackle hut, destroyed and worn down with time. And the woman is a terrible corpse. Kind of scary. But it turns out she was already dead. That's my favorite. It's creepy. I liked it because it was also bittersweet. It's also the first short story in the film, Quaden. Unfortunately, we don't seem to agree on things. Really? My favorite was the one where a man had promised his wife, who died of a disease, that he wouldn't get married again. Breaks that promise and marries a younger woman. On the morning after his wedding, his new wife's head is gone and is found in front of the ex-wife's grave. I don't remember that one. Of all the stories in Quaden, she picked the most distasteful one. Men are always foolish. I'm going to go now. Huh. Shiguri is kind of weird. Misaki knew about me, though. She must have something to do with Aya. I'm going to San In Chow TV. I'm probably not 100% accurate in how I describe that story, but hey. Close. Alright, where's San In Chow? There we go. Oh, San In Chow TV, actually. Not here. Still haven't gone to the waterworks yet. Alright, back to where we started. Been a while since we've been here. I'm going to ask Misaki Murakami about it. Welcome. Oh, it's the same attractive woman at San In Chow newspaper company. She must have a twin. Maybe we can have a threesome. That was lewd. I'm sorry. Could I please see Misaki Murakami? Do you have an appointment? No, I don't, but can you call her? Murakami instructed me not to call her about any visitors who don't have appointments, especially if it's a guy who looks like he could be Max. Hey, what do you mean a guy who looks like he could be Max? I'm assuming he's someone like you. How dare you assume my name? She seems to hate me now. Anything wrong? Oh, I almost forgot about an appointment. I'll excuse myself now. I leave the reception desk. If I wander around here, she might show up again, or I'll get kicked out by security. Here we go. I look around. On the wall, there are posters promote their programs. One of them is of Misaki. There are posters for the station. Misaki has perfect teeth. So, She can't be snappy unless she got dental work to correct that problem. Like Fatty. He was fat at one point, but now he's not. There you go. They're doing a charity auction. Each staff has an individual space, including Misaki. I stopped by at an auction. There's a bunch of stuff up for auction. Misaki contributed to auction too. There are dolls, stationery, accessories, and also that red spider lily brooch. Stationery? That's the red spider lily brooch she was wearing. I'll buy it as a keepsake. I'd like to get this. As I'm about to make payment, I notice Misaki's boss is the cashier. Sure, thank you. Aren't you one of the high-ups around here? Yeah, believe it or not, I'm the head of the announcers department. So what's the department head doing here? All the employees take turns as cashier for the auction, regardless of their positions. I like that. I might be able to get some information out of this guy. This is my chance. Talking to someone so familiar is weird. I heard the red spider lily brooch. Let's just jump in, shall we? Misaki Mokami is hugely popular. She's our leading announcer. I'm a fan of hers too. Isn't she the most promising of all the women who started together? Actually, she's the only one. No other female staff joined the station in the same year as her. She doesn't have a rival around the same age? There used to be one who was a year older, but she left the company. If that's the case, could she be Morita's childhood friend? Anything happened with Murakami? No, nothing. Thank you very much. I rush out of Sanenchao TV. I'll find out more about Misaki. I wonder who would talk about her. That chatty bitch might talk about Misaki. Bitch is probably at the waterworks. Though last time I saw her, she said she never wanted to see me again. I'm at waterworks. Welcome. Is Riko Sasaki here? Yes, Miss Hanada means Sasaki is waiting in the back. The manager remembers bitch by her maiden name. Of course, women usually change their last name when they marry. It may not necessarily match the name on school. I walk towards the back and find bitch sitting alone. You again? I'd like to ask you about your high school days. No way. I don't want to bring this up, but my swimsuit poster won't work anymore. Why not? I told her that her mother used to work as an advertising model when she couldn't get a job as an actress. Honesty's the best policy. It's nothing big. I'd like to ask you about Misaki Murakami. Get out of here. What was she called in high school? It's Snappy, isn't it? We called her Murakami. I heard she got the most votes in the popularity poll. She's probably a little jealous about that. Nothing to do with me. The girls idolize her. I know you're jealous. Entertainers and announcers are different. But she's an icon in the television industry. So what? She's making the bitch's dream a reality. I bet you're really popular too. You bet. I was a star in my high school. I bet you weren't as popular as Misaki. Damn, what a letdown. You don't understand at all. She looked like a boy with short hair. And with that headstrong personality, she wasn't popular at all. That's what you wanted to believe, but I bet she was actually popular among the boys. There's no way that savage woman could have been popular. Savage, huh? Like, savage enough to bite someone? Misaki is savage. I've seen her bite Watanabe before. She bit him. Watanabe is the kind of guy who never loses a fight. And he was crying. Wow. Oh dear, I talk too much. No, I'm glad to hear that story. This was helpful. I don't need your sarcasm. Are you done? I have better things to do than talk to you. That was plenty, thank you. I leave the cafe. I leave the cafe. Next I should go see the person who was bitten. Ah, Watanabe? Maybe he's back at the school. Here it is. I'm back at Ogo High School, but it looks like classes are still in session. I came around back to the field. Monkey is doing maintenance. There you are, Monkey. Still looking for Aya Fumino? No, I'm looking for Snappy this time. You can stand to dress Snappy, it's true. You're pretty funny. I'm pretty busy. Unless you've got something important to say, you can show yourself out. I thought we were past this. I wouldn't come to see you if it wasn't important. I have nothing to say to you. What the heck? So, a well-bit person like this was snapped at too. Snapped at. I heard that monkey, who never lost a fight, cried after a girl bit him. Do you enjoy digging up painful memories? Literally. Who bit you? Misaki Murakami, wasn't it? I felt like he blushed as soon as I mentioned her name. No way. Could this be... Do you have a crush on Misaki? What? They said girls like bad boys. Were you two dating? Don't be stupid. Bullseye. No. We weren't dating. It was just... Just what? Unrequited love. I see. In high school I had a crush on Misaki, and then... Wait, you didn't force... Say anymore, I'll kick your ass. I'll get into fistfights, but I never hit women. I told her that I liked her, and I was rejected. That's all. But why did she bite? But why would she bite you? I don't really know. Be honest. I can't think of one thing that could have upset Misaki. What is it? Oh, I can think of one thing. Wait here. Monkey goes into the school building. Looks like he went to go get something. Monkey comes back. He has an old friendship bracelet in his hand. This. Monkey shows me the friendship bracelet. It's one of those Misanga bracelets, made with threads of 5 colors. Blue, yellow, red, white, and black. When I was joking around with her, I pulled on this bracelet and it broke. Misaki looked like she was about to cry, and she tried to bite me all of a sudden. Can you tell me a little bit more about the situation? Well, he was on the Jersey Shore, and now his career is over. I told her that I liked her, but she liked someone else. Who? She didn't tell me, so I was upset and tried to grab her bracelet, and then... Thanks to being such a musclehead, he pulled so hard and broke it. Then snap! She bit me. Then she realized what just happened and ran away. That's it? I always wanted to apologize and give this back to her, but I wasn't able to before graduation, and I still have it today. Perhaps Snappy was in love with Mulder? Maybe. I can return it back to her if you want, but these kinds of things are often better with help from a third party. You can go and apologize to her after that. Sure. You can count on me. I'll take good care of the friendship bracelet. Alright, here. Monkey hands me the friendship bracelet. Acquired 5-colored friendship bracelet. I'll give it back to Misaki. I'm counting on you. Oh, have her teeth been that perfect since she was a kid? I've only known her from high school. Who knows her since she was a kid then? I think Tanaka went to the same middle school as her. 4 Eyes. Thank you. I'll go talk to him. I part ways with Monkey. Oh, I guess we're going back to the social services building. Where was that again? Not there. Oh, Matsue's city offices. Man, we're doing a lot of legwork today. You again? I'm tired of seeing your face. Today, I'm here to ask you about your beloved Misaki. I won't say anything. She used to be called Snappy, didn't she? I don't know. When she got upset, she had a habit of snapping at people with her teeth. I don't know. Yes, you do. I don't know. Is there recall, Four Eyes voted for Misaki Murakami in a popularity poll. Do I have anything like that? I don't think I do, so let's ask him. You could just tell me Misaki is snappy, right? I don't know. He's much more stubborn than I thought. I guess I need to give him some bait. What would I ask at his bait? I don't know. How about this one? I wouldn't ask you to talk for nothing. What do you mean? I have a souvenir for you. I don't want a souvenir. How about now? I show him the red spider lily brooch that I got at the auction. That can't be. This belonged to Misaki. I know. It's her favorite. She wore it on TV many times. You like red spider lilies? What's wrong with that? The Japanese name of the red spider lily, Higanbana, implies death and afterlife. It's not exactly the luckiest flower. This flower means sad memory. Wow, the smartest kid in school sure knows lots of trivia. You can butter me up all you want, but I won't talk about her. I don't use cheap tricks like that. Yes, you do, Mr. Anders. You do. You already did, many times. You got me. You went to the same elementary school as her, didn't you? So now you're silent. I feel like you'll trick me if I talk. I told you, I don't use cheap tricks. I won't talk. Four Eyes and Misaki went to the same elementary school. He might have an old picture or two. If there's an old picture, I can see what her teeth were like. Do you have any old pictures of her? If you don't say anything, it means yes. How about we trade the picture for this brooch? You use such dirty tricks. You have a picture, don't you? I always liked her. What's wrong with having pictures of her? You're not taking her pictures secretly, are you? Stalker? No, it's not like that. Whenever I had a chance to take pictures at school, events and stuff, I would get close to her and end up in the same picture. Show me. If there's a good one, I'll trade it for the brooch. I need to think about it, but I really want her brooch. Just show me the pictures. Fine. Four Eyes goes back to his desk and comes back with an album. You have that many pictures of her, and you carry them with you? How sad. I've done nothing illegal here. All these pictures were legally taken. Or legally acquired. Fine, just show me. I look at Four Eyes' album. There's an interesting picture. Why don't we trade this picture for this brooch? This is a legal exchange. I exchange the spider lily brooch for the picture. But I feel bad. What are you up to? I feel a little bit bad too. Right in the heart. Oh well. If you spoke to me about it 15 years ago, she wouldn't have to get hurt, you know. Would she get hurt? I can't just let that pass. Well, not necessarily. Can you talk to me about Aya Fumino now? I could never do that, because it's a dream. Dream? What do you mean? No, nothing. You didn't hear that. Fine. I guess I'll need to go to Misaki then. I should get back to work then. Acquired a picture from middle school. I leave the city office. Before I visit Misaki, I should get something to eat. Every day now. Feel like I'm becoming family with these people. At Kamiarian. Let's see what's on the menu today. The poster's gone. If I want something to eat, Kamiarian is an easy choice. Senpai greets me. Welcome. What should I eat today? I look at the menu. I'll have the deep fried Morogue shrimp. Sure, 1 deep-fried Morogue shrimp. Senpai repeats it loudly and goes back to the kitchen. I look at the friendship bracelet that I got from Monkey. I've seen this bracelet somewhere. Could it be? I take a look at the picture I got from Kadokawa Art Studio. The girl in the picture with Fatty has the same friendship bracelet on her wrist. She's wearing the same friendship bracelet. So she was friends with Snappy. I sit and think for a while when Senpai comes back with my meal. Thank you for waiting. Man, this guy's always screaming. So this is your deep-fried Morogue shrimp. I wonder what it tastes like. Like deep-fried Morogue shrimp? Senpai goes back to the kitchen. I take a bite. I'm not a huge fan of shrimp. The shell is so tender, and the shrimp is so rich and tasty. Is it new and tasty? Being able to eat this every day must be a nice perk of living in Matsue. That rice looks good too. If you give me white rice, I'll eat all of it. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. This is your 5th Samo Ashikoshi item. Genkichi puts a stamp on Mo on my rally stamp card. You have 2 items left. I guess that means we have 2 chapters left. I might complete all 7. Keep it up, young man. This isn't really the reason why I came here. Genkichi goes back to the kitchen. From the kitchen, Senpai turns the TV on. That can't be a coincidence. I watch the TV. Misaki is on. Oh hey, it's Misaki. She's doing a weather report from in front of the Kadokawa Art Studio. Even if I leave right now, I wouldn't make it before she leaves. Hey, could you turn up the volume? Pump up the volume. I talk to Senpai in the kitchen. Are you a fan of hers? It's not like that, but I do want to hear this. Sure thing. Senpai turns up the volume. I'll be reporting the weather again an hour from now in front of Matsue Castle. If I head to Matsue Castle, I can see her. My cell phone suddenly rings. Who could it be? Believe it or not, George isn't home. I take the call. Where could he be? The call was from Yuka, Fatty's fiance. She said she had something to talk about and asked me to come to Mondongo shop. Let's move. Hopefully we'll get this conversation over and rush over to Matsue Castle. I've come to Mondongo shop. Yuka is seated and waiting. What's up? How is Fatty doing? Not Fatty, Jun. How's he feeling? He seems okay now. He said he was going to reopen the store tomorrow. That's great. He's sick now because of you. I can't say I had nothing to do with it, but that's not the real reason. 15 years ago, right? So, what did you want to talk to me about? Yesterday, I overheard Jun talking on the phone. Who was he talking to? I don't know for sure, but I think it was a high school classmate. What was the conversation about? What I heard was someone died after the graduation ceremony, and they killed him. I think they're talking about Ayafumino. Not literally, of course, but metaphorically. Oh, geez. So you got scared and called me? Yes. Was the woman who pretended to be Ayafumino the one who got killed? What do you think? Could Fatty be? Is this why he's afraid of the sight of blood? But Yuka would never admit it. I need her to be on my side for now. There's no record of a murder 15 years ago. Maybe it hasn't been discovered yet or something. Maybe. Oh no. You trust him, don't you? Yeah, but I don't know him well, but he didn't seem like the kind of person who murders people. Neither do serial killers, but hey. What do you think? I don't believe Jun could take a life. There's only one answer. He didn't do it. Don't look worried like that. You're closer to him than anyone. You have to trust him. You're right. I trust Jun. Good. Now, there's one thing I need you to look into. What is it? I need you to find out who married and changed her last name among his classmates. Got it. It's about time for the weather report. Weather report? Oh, sorry, talking to myself. Alright, let's head over to Matsue Castle. Sorry I seem a little lackluster today, guys. I'm just trying to enjoy the game, and I am feeling a little down today. Call it a midlife crisis. I think it was down below here at the Yagaki Shrine, at least, I think. Yes. Move. Am I at the wrong area? As I recall, the next weather report is an hour from now at Matsue Castle. I thought it was at the shrine. I guess I'm not. Oh, I think it was the park. Park, yes, it was the park. I assume Fatty got whoever was pretending to be Aya, and well, right now I should focus on Misaki Murakami. Misaki is reading the weather report for a live broadcast. It looks like the live broadcast is over. The staff is coming to take things down. Alright, I should go ask her. Misaki? Misaki notices me. You waited in ambush for me. It didn't look like you could see me at the station. It's still the same thing here. I have something I want to ask you. Investigation start. Maybe everyone thought she was a male in high school. Could be. Who knows? But I do think her and the bartender, Nozu, is the last of the two suspects we have on our plate. This investigation will have to wait for next time, as I don't want to run too far over the hour mark. But, as always, thank you for joining me on another Let's Play of Root Letter. If you haven't done already, like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. Why? Because it makes me feel good. Thank you once again, and make sure you have a good night. Good night.